Hey guys, this is Johnny, and in this video I'll show you how I created a combo system for my Godot 4 hack and slash project. Previously I made a new weapon with some new animations and created a system for changing the weapons. For the combo system I'm going to create 2 more animations for the sword and 1 more for the hammer weapon. Before we start, I want to address a minor fix in the movement controller script. Previously when the dash function was called, the force rotate mesh function was called here to forcefully rotate the mesh towards the attack direction. But I was using a hard-coded value here for the twin. So I went ahead and gave it a duration parameter, and here I'm sending the half of the delay variable. So whatever duration the dash has, the mesh will rotate towards the attack direction within half of the duration of the delay. If you follow the previous videos, you should know that each weapon contains its own skills container which has all the active skills available. I added 2 more active skills for the sword and 1 more for the hammer here. I created a new node named combo tree for each of the weapons and attached a new script to it. As I'm not yet loading the weapons dynamically, I'm keeping this simple so you're gonna see some repetitive stuff here. I'll also create a new script called combo node which represents an active skill inside a combo. The combo tree will contain the combo node in a tree formation so that we can have a non-linear combo system. In the combo tree script, I added a combo queue variable which is an array of combo nodes. And I also added 2 variables called first primary and first secondary which we would need to start the chain of attack. The combo node script contains a reference to an active skill. I'll create 2 scripts called primary attack and secondary attack, both of which will extend the combo node class. And also in the combo node script, I'll have 2 variables called next primary and next secondary. The primary attack and the secondary attack scripts contain their respective icons so that we can easily identify them in the hierarchy. The primary attack in the ready function sets the next primary of its parent combo node as itself, and if the parent is the combo tree class, it sets itself with the first primary variable. The secondary attack contains a similar code, but instead of next primary, it sets itself as the next secondary and so on. So now if I place the primary and secondary attack nodes in the hierarchy, they create a chain of nodes which we can use as a non-linear combo. I went ahead and placed the active skill references on the suitable combo nodes in the combo tree. In the player script, I created a new signal called press secondary fire, and I'm emitting the signal similarly to the primary fire signal here. The active skill controller was previously connected with the press primary fire signal from the player script. But now I'm going to reorganize the flow. These 2 signals will now be connected with these 2 functions, which will call the Q primary attack and Q secondary attack functions inside the skills container respectively. And instead of activating the current skill of the skills container from here, the skills container will take care of the activation and send a signal to the active skills container. And then the values of the current skills will be applied by the active skill controller. This way, each script will be more singly responsible for their own functionalities. In the skills container, I added a reference to the combo tree, and here I added a new signal called activating skill. In the activate skill function, which was previously called start attack, I'll emit the signal at the beginning here. The signal also sends the current active skill, which the active skill controller receives and does its own operation here. It also connects with the signal here when switching between weapons so that we can work with each weapon's individual signal. You can see here 2 similar looking functions called Q primary attack and Q secondary attack, which I kept simple like this as the scope would not be bigger than 2 types of attack. Here if the combo queue is empty, which means the combo is not running right now, I'm gonna call this start first attack function and pass the first primary or secondary combo node respectively. This function adds the combo node to the combo queue, sets the current active skill as the active skill of the combo node, and calls the activate skill function. And if the combo queue is not empty, which means the combo is ongoing, I'm going to read the last node of the combo queue and add the next primary or secondary to the end of the queue respectively. So if an active skill has reached the end of its recovery phase, we're going to remove the first combo node of the queue with this line, and if the queue is empty, we're going to end the attack sequence. Or else, it means there are more combo nodes waiting in the queue, so I'm going to read the next combo node from the beginning of the queue with this line, set the current active skill and activate the skill again. This way I can press combinations of primary and secondary attack, and if the combo tree contains those combinations, it will activate the skills one by one, creating a chain of attack.